Look. As I represent the game in a way that can't be challenged, and delegate the comments of hate that can't be managed. I was told once, roll my shoulder like blunts and don't get touched, but my skin tough and thicker than Miss Biz butt. So guess what? I'ma talk my shit and just win once. Throw uppercuts and bone breakers, a needle and haystack with haymakers. I throw mines, don't hide behind my straight right. I show mine and show no the blow by the blow, bro. I blow mines.
You out, sucker.
Yeah, up off that. Yeah, yes, up off. Hey, dude, what is going on? Hold on real quick. Let me see. When does this stuff start now? Hold on real quick. Let me. Come on. It's supposed to start a long time ago. Huh? What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz The Adult. Wait, hold on, man. Hold on. Move this on. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Donald Brown. What's going on with you? Brian Garcia. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. What the hell? Hold on, man. The milk was chocolate. The cookies butter crunch. I'm ready. I'm fired up. Am I the only one? Am I the only one ready and fired up? My KNOX in the box is in the developed part of the basement. So at some point he may ask for some snacks or something like that, and I'm gonna have to go and help him out. But either way, Biz said, I'm tired of spring cleaning. Yeah. I gotta see what's going on here. Hold on, let me turn this down. And now I recall why. Do you guys recall me saying, man, dude, the screen looks dark? Or not, the screen look dark. Something's wrong with my lighting. It looks dark in here. That's because the screen was dark. Now I recall why. I was trying to turn down the volume one time and doing one of these, and I dimmed the screen on my laptop. So all this time, I'm like, what's wrong with my lights? But then when I look at my show on my phone, I'm like, dude, that looks well lit. Let me see. ShowBizz, what's up? I'm glad you don't be pulling your shirt up like... I don't know what he's doing, brother. Okay, that's cool. Nate, what's going on with you? Sully, I hit hard. Man, I'm ready. Did you guys like the show this morning? There were so many reasons. Boxing is the greatest sport in the world, 100%. There's so many. Hold up. Okay. There's so many reasons. I had to bring out about my inner chi. Sweet. There's so many reasons why I couldn't do a primetime show. Because I think even Tyson Fury versus Dillian White press conference, I think that is today. Great show this morning. Thank you so much. Did my best to break everything down. Boy, I was upstairs, doing the floors and all that stuff, dude. The dust and the dogs and the hair and everything just kicking up, bro. Oh my God. Let me see. Bro, I think Errol might have woken up a little. He sounded excited at the media workout. Yeah, well, look, the closer a lot of these guys get to the fight, the more excited they are. You got to understand, Sully, right? And this is what I've been trying to tell a few people. And they're like, Errol Spence doesn't look so excited and stuff like that. Hold on. You have to understand. They're preparing for a fight. They're starving themselves. And there's a mic in their face constantly. So they got to hype the fight. In order to promote the fight, they got to be here, got to be there, got to be here, and got to be on their best behavior, right? And that's how you can get them kind of moody and attitudey, like they start snapping off or walking away when people ask about Wilder and stuff like that. He's tired. He's been training, 3 in the morning, going on runs and all those things, and then got to show up and talk to somebody for an hour and talk to Brian Custer for an hour and Pivot and all those people, right? So he's not excited about that as much as he's excited about fighting. Now that they're getting closer to the fight, he's excited. Dude, I just got to weigh in. All that anxiety about making weight and being in shape, I feel confident about that shit, right? I mean, just good vibes. Back to punching. Once I get done punching and I can eat a meal after the weigh-in, I'll feel so much better. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. The Errol cutting that weight. Yeah. Ugas is too. Don't forget how big Ugas is. Let me see. Here you go. Hold on. Wait. There it is. Wow. So I'm not going to be able to. Oh, I am going to be able to see you guys. Hold on real quick. Let me, oh shoot. Let me move this screen around. They're talking about Pitbull, Cruz. Hold on. My stuff is buffering and acting crazy. Hold on real quick. Let me move everything around so we can be experiencing the same thing. Dude, my stuff is like really, really shaky. So if I maximize this, I don't think I can maximize this. Yeah, it's going to have to be like this. Okay, bet. Hold on, let me slide this over. Okay, bet. Let me see what you guys got to say. Finally starting. Yeah. So what do you guys see? Maybe I'm a little bit behind you guys because mine buffered for a quick second. I'm looking at Errol Spence right now throwing his hands, and I'm going to have to turn up the volume a little bit. Hold on. Let me pump up the volume here. Everything's bigger in Texas. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. my man said, dude should accuse EJ of steroids. LOL, cut it out. I like how little you're getting from Ugas. I like that. You just know how good he is. Dude, April 16th is Errol Spence Day. That's the most hilarious thing ever. Uh-huh. Go ahead, Brian Custer. Spit shine. It's buffering mine. Mine's buffering again. It's like I can hear it better than I can see it. PBC. There you go. I got it. I'll fix it. Ugas got favorite. Man, his shades are dope. That Eastside Cruz versus Gamboa, I like that. I think it's smart because it's like, yo, let's stop making him a challenger. Let's see if he can be a major name and just jump off the back of a Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's treat him like one of the, how they kind of grew Devin Haney and how they grew Tank Davis and all those boys. Smart. Yeah, that Butayo against Stanionis. And they gonna be for the mandatory of what? The WBA? That's Boots. That's Boots who's fighting for the mandatory for the IBF. Yeah, that Butiev and Stanionis is that's a good fight. Let's see if Pitbull can stop Gamboa. Probably can. I think his style would be best suited to stop Gamboa. Yeah, it's WBA. Yeah. When is Boots fighting actually? Oh shit. Oh my goodness. I have no idea how to answer that question, brother. What up, Biz? Hope you good. Hit the like and support. Yeah, if y'all can't hit the like. Come on, let's go. I've been waiting for this fight for 3-4 years. Ugas versus Spence. About 3-4 years. I've been waiting on this. Thanks for all the hard work. Thanks so much, brother. Love you, boy. Respect your grind and entertainment. Thank you so much. I was eating salad. I was taking a little lunch break, and then I had some popcorn. And then I was just like, shit, I got to run and do this reaction. Miss Purser, you okay? Espinoza. Come on, let's go. You know who I want to hear from? I want to hear from Derek James. I want to hear from Derek James. You know, the funny thing, what's going on, chick? Nate, salad and popcorn sound like the next hit, your brother, please. The funny thing, man, Yordenis, Ugas, this whole southpaw thing is nothing for Ugas. Ugas, like I said in my breakdown, what they do in Cuba, they just practice southpaws. It's like southpaws and orthodox fighters are even. Like that's how they get it in. And I think they kind of train to do both. Because amateurs is what has been their pros. Now they're going pro finally. The first time it was 60 years or something like that. Plus he's fought a few southpaws in the pros. Was Perella, I think. Who else he fight that was a southpaw? He fought a few south. He fought a few southpaws. One of my favorite, Derek James, one of your favorite trainers? Yeah. Didn't you say Spence ducked Ugas? I was saying that for years because I couldn't understand how that disappeared. But I think it was explained to me on Relevnt. Somebody explained to me that Ugas decided, so he was still the IBF mandatory. Because, okay, here's my thing. He was the IBF mandatory. Dude, I just don't know what happened. And then, I don't know what happened. And then I think Ugas decided to fight for the WBC crown against Sean Porter. I just don't know exactly what happened there. Yeah, Ugas went the WBC route. Yeah. Man, I got to pick up my son in a minute. No way, Daryl. That whole card, top to bottom, was awesome. I couldn't take my eyes off TV. Dude, I just think Errol Spence, this is the best we've seen Errol Spence since his days of Bundu, Van Heerden. Because let's keep it real. The last time we saw Errol Spence, I think it was Lamont Peterson. But you could argue the last time you saw Errol Spence was Kell Brook. After that, it wasn't really Errol Spence. Mikey Gard, he starts smelling his own shit a bit. He started kicking it too much. But at the same time, he was weight drained against Mikey Garcia, right? They had that rehydration clause, and he was definitely cutting late and doing all kinds of late. I mean, he just was not dedicated against Sean Porter. Yep, very true. That's what I'm saying. This Errol Spence, that shredded up Errol Spence, the one that was looking like he did against Kell Brook, this Errol Spence is different. Ugas always been Ugas, just professional, right? I mean, Ugas has really gotten better since he moved up to welterweight. I mean, he's a big kid. He should have never been junior welterweight anyway. Or whatever he was, lightweight or whatever he was. My bad. Up off net, Biz, gonna be a fight. I give Errol slight advantage, split decision, in my opinion. Both Ugas and Errol would be hitting each other like, see, pow! I believe you. Uh-huh. 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 Ugas so always looking fly. Ugas is classy dude. Classy dude. All right, so look, hold on. I'm gonna have to refresh this because got to refresh it every so often, because when I click off of it to read your comments, it kind of messes up the visual. Dog, Derrick James was one of my favorite fighters though back in the day. He was like a middle of the road, like upper middle of the road guy, but was he violent? 27-4, 12 knockouts. See, that's the thing. Ugas can make Errol Spence pay, but not pay. You feel me? He can make Spence pay, technically landing some good shots, but not make him pay. Right? He said my power, what? Thank you so much to everybody who's here and who's watching. Errol Spence ain't even looking at him. He said, I'm not just a fighter inside the ring, but outside the ring. He's fighting for the freedom of the political prisoners in Cuba. See, he's making this a real heroic thing. That's the thing. He's found a real passion, right? A real reason for this. And he's been, given mad exposure to the political prisoners in Cuba. And a lot of us making this a natural mistake of focusing on Errol Spence's comeback. He's fighting for freedom and happiness for his country. Isn't this something? Yeah, he's fighting for a cause. Look at Spence's face. Spence like, that's the evil Spence. That's the Spence I remember. He said, not just a clash between us, but two of the clash of the two greatest trainers, for sure. For sure. He said, Spence promises a knockout. I promise a win. I understand that. No need to just understand that. I promise a win. I'm a beating. I ain't knocking Spence out, but I'm a beating. If the knockout happens, it happens. Miss Biz, we love you, girl. Yeah. Hey, look at Errol Spence's face. That's that villain face right there. That's that break you off face. I didn't understand it when I first got to know Spence. Like, he looked surprised and sleepy at the same time. I didn't understand that at first. I like he was about to sneeze or something. Uh-huh. It's gonna be action packed. He said, I sleep harder. He says, Coach got a so-called great. See? Looking forward to adding the WBA championship. So he can have 3 belts, meaning one more. So he mentioned Terrence Crawford. See, he's focused on undisputed. A lot of times people say I don't want to look past my opponent, but he mentioned undisputed. He said there's one more. Hit Tyson Bell. I like that. I like that. I like that. Because he's not just fighting Ugas. He's trying to be undisputed. So that's another reason to beat Ugas. Right? So-called Kane. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's more confrontational than Ugas. Has Spence always blinked this much? Yeah. Nobody focused on Errol until after the car accident and stuff. He always acts like this. This is always him. He always do this. Look, he's not blinking that much now. That's just how he always like that. It's just like people talking about Fundora now. Fundora's been 6'6", 6'7". His it was amazing when we first saw him, but just because they just now seeing him, he's like all over the place. You know how you buy a new car and you don't notice the car? How many, of those cars are on the road until you buy a new one? That's what's going on. You said, welcome to challenge. It's no pressure. I mean, it's Errol Spence Day, bro. Ishmael, boy. The Errol Spence that was against Sean Porter was not the same one that fought Danny Garcia. The one that fought Sean Porter wasn't even the best Spence. I'm telling y'all. He was not a dedicated Spence. Shoot, the one that fought Danny Garcia had a better foundation than him. Let's see what he has to say. But he still won. Yeah, I don't think him winning is the thing to focus on. Jackie hit the Tyson bell. We know he won. He said he has a wise trainer. Ugas said. We have different opinions. He said he thinks that Spence is going to be 100% and he's preparing for the best possible. That's how you do it. When people don't understand how to analyze boxing, they just look at the win or loss column. But real analysts can analyze how fights go. He said, you know how I am when another camp say I can't do this. He said he proved him wrong every time. He's better than the guy that fought Sean Porter. He knows it. Or Danny Gar. I'm telling you. He knows. If Spence is the big fish, what is Yordenis Ugas? Ugas gonna be like, I'm a fighter, bro, and I'm trying to win. Come Saturday, like, I'm telling you, I like Ugas. Man, I wish I can speak his language. You know my story. I came back from being 15-3. I established myself as part of the leader of this division. If he's a big fish, I belong in that same tank because I want to swim with the big fish. Yeah, I belong in that tank. He said, I've been somebody who's willing to do whatever it takes. That's a shock. I mean. He said he better than me. I would have said I'll fillet his head. Errol Spence like, dude, talk that, bro. Errol's like, dog, this dude coming weak with it. I like what Ugas said. He said, do you think it may go the distance? You might not. It might not. He said he embraces the fight. He said it has to. He'll do anything to win. I'm the type of guy. If that guy stand there and fight, he wants to stand and fight. He said if he's in the clinch and start fighting, I don't think he can go 12 rounds. Please, I bet $500, bro. Errol, don't play with me. Don't play. Don't play. Because he's going to sit. He's going to trade with you. He's flat-footed. He's flat-footed. It's going to be a brawl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because Errol Spence is going to walk him down. He's going to box and walk him down. But then that's what Ugas wants, so he can stand and counter. He's going to stand and counter. Ugas low key been getting disrespected. High key. Because that's Errol Spence is confrontational. Ugas said blood, sweat, and everything I have to give for my country and my fans. You're not going to be disappointed. We're going to put on a great show. Ugas, now, thank you. He said you're going to see the same Ugas. Ugas, you got to say you're going to bust his eardrum, bro. Ugas, I feel you, but Errol is talking real greasy. Brother, say you're going to bust his eardrum. Hear no evil, see no evil. You know. Errol said, everybody know my motivation. Fighting for my family and my city, state, Texas. He said, I want to be unified champion of the world. He want to become the future, undisputed future. That's what I'm saying. You got to think about being undisputed. That can help drive you to be unified, 3-belt unified. So he promised you don't want to miss this fight. He's talking greasy. He's talking greasy, bro. That's why I need Ugas to be like, bruh, you thought you had surgery before Pacquiao. When I'm done with you, Jigsaw hit the Tyson bit. Somebody got to talk. Like, you say you mentioned you're a better fighter than the one that fought Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. In what ways? Yep. How's the challenge and getting here placed in your preparation for the fight? You say I came off the car accident against Danny Garcia, so I know I'm better than that. That makes sense. Right. But how about Sean Porter? He's going to say he wasn't focused against Sean Porter. Watch this. He's more focused than ever. I need to see what Ugas has to say about all these challenges coming. Like, that's a good question. He keeps talking about these challenges and getting his off the mud. How is it preparing you for the fight? Yeah, Spence looks like Spence, period. You can try to look real close and look into his eyes, but he's Spence. Whoever wins is because it's the better man. He said he's a warrior and a competitor, Ugas. He's been fighting since 6'7". This is nothing new. I got you. No different than any other fight or any other night. Wow. The mayor He didn't know about Jackie Robinson. You said I haven't thought about it. Yeah, I ain't thought about Errol the True Spence Jr. Day, bro. I haven't thought about it. Right. I'm grateful for having him in my day, but it means nothing if I don't whip his ass. Exactly. I gotta dribble his face off the canvas. Period. Wow. This is the first time for Ugas to have a full training camp without some last minute stuff. Is this the best training camp? That's a good question. Good question. Ugas like, it doesn't matter. I get mine out the mud. Watch. Ugas, yeah, it was a great training camp, but I get mine. This is what I do, bro. I've been fighting since 6'7". Ugas shit sharp, ain't he? He don't believe in the tie, does he? That's my guy. Oh, that was for his trainer, not Ugas. He said it's absolutely been the best camp. Preparation been really, really great. I can believe it because he doesn't have to do all the touring that Spence had to do. They have a lot of questions for Ugas, as they should, right? He ended the career of one of the greatest fighters in the history of the sport. They should. You know, it's kind of like the disrespect for Trevor Berbick, dog. He was the last fight for Muhammad Ali. People keep talking about Larry Holmes. It was Trevor Berbick, dog. He told Mike Tyson, no, that was for Larry Holmes. Get him for me. Still, Mike Tyson whooped Trevor Berbick and Larry Holmes. Goes 12, Ugas gets robbed. You one of the worst boxing fans I've ever heard in my life. Just love conspiracies and talk mess and say that just you're wicked negative. He set an example for young fighters everywhere. Dreams do come true. Ugas is really friendly and really like high quality and almost too much. He's so even keel. Even Savannah Marshall don't do that. Even Savannah Marshall disrespects Clarissa Shields at some point. He said the eye that got injured is a lot stronger than the other eye. I can believe that because when I tore my knee, my repaired knee was stronger than my natural knee on my other leg. He said we ain't doing anything different. Errol Spence said he don't need a knockout. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez. He said fighters who look for knockouts end up looking bad. Teofimo, first round, he got dropped. Right. Looking for a knockout, end up losing the fight. Yeah, Rolly's going to end up. Errol Spence is going to be pushing the fight because Ugas is going to be getting busy from a distance. Right. When you have the best fight the best, the differences are very, very small. What happened to my? It's buffering. Dang. Hold on. As Espinoza was talking. My God. Oh God. It got delayed. It got delayed. He said the fight's gonna turn on little things. He said he's not looking for a knockout because he's brother Espinoza. You got to sell the fight, bro. Casual fans don't want to look at the little things. Somebody going to. You see how Tank and Rolly, how Leonard Ellerby is selling that fight? Somebody's going to sleep. Unless you're TC, KOR. Corey, I get it. You got his balls in your mouth. Just let him soak. Let him soak in your mouth, bro. Keep them moist in your mouth, bro. You don't got to tell us. Just sit there and oh, we can't hear you anyway. Oh, just be on that. Keep balls in the mouth, bro. We're talking about this right here. Yeah, let them soak. Be a sure food, Corey. I mean, we get it, dog. He brought up Crawford, Corey. Don't jizz. He said close to undisputed. He said, sit. The winner should be against Terrence Crawford. Definitely. There you go, Corey. Let it dribble. Uh-huh. I'm telling you, it's been the plan the whole time. The Ugas like, I whipped Terrence Crawford ass so many times. He said, yeah, I whip his ass again. I mean, come on, brother. Every time I fought him, I whipped his ass. He said, I agree with Errol. Stop being so agreeable, though. Having said that, I'm focused on this fight on Saturday. He said, take care of Saturday night, and then whatever happens next. Ugas needs to be like, I know I'll whip Terrence Crawford already. I will whip him. Okay, so I got to focus on Spence. Talk. Oh, and Southpaw's more tailor-made. I'm saying. He said, I don't switch, man. That's Terrence. That's funny. Talking about having an identity outside the sport. Yeah, stay focused. Forget the identity. Forget. Just do what you got to do. Everybody, yeah, jab the like and subscribe. Man, dude, why ask him about, what happened? You asking him about his dreams outside of boxing and having friends. Stop. Y'all can't find anything to talk about. Y'all can't get this going. Right? Remember the days of Mike Tyson and Holyfield? Get this going. How bad do you want Ugas to pay for taking your Terry Norris versus Sugar Ray Leonard moment? Do you want to beat him more? How much bigger do you think he could go? There you go. Good question. How much bigger do you think Spence can go? Ugas too. Ugas a big kid. Tell Ugas to act like old Gray. So, Ugas, come on, man. Hey, look at Derek Cross. Hey, Sully, what did Derek James just say? Very physical as a fighter. That's all he cares. Derek James was one of the funnest guys to ever watch fight. He just physical, just very physical as a fighter. That's all he's about. Throwing hands, punching somebody in the face, getting punched. War. Derek James, a wrecking ball individual. Feel me, Sully? Yeah, is this your house now? That's a good question. Spence says it's his hometown. Yeah, he made this. That's a big stadium. He made it his house for sure. Yeah. Since Ocampo. There you have it. That's because Ugas got everybody. See, I'm telling you, Ugas had to be like, I'm busting his eardrum. I ain't even worried about his eye. I'm busting his eardrum. Now, that dude gonna have one eye and one ear. He ain't gonna be called Errol the True Spence. He's gonna the one, Errol Spence. That dude gonna have one eye, one ear. Ugas is a gladiator. I just wish he would have, you know what I mean? He already looked like I Am Legend. You know what? That wasn't cool. Because the whole alopecia, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. And plus Will Smith was on. That's all of that's not right. There's too much to tie in. There's too much to tie in. I gotta do better. Let me take that back. Actually, I'm gonna edit that out. Here's the face off. You wrong for that bitch. Yeah, that's all wrong. That's all. I mean, am I lying? But I'm wrong though. I am wrong. Dog, I told you Ugas is big. Dog, Ugas is 154, 160, his damn self. They keep talking about Errol moving up. Look at Ugas. That boy head. Errol Spence moved away first. That's hard to look at. That dude looked like a murderer. He looks like a murderer, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Look at how deep his jaw is. Look at his neck. Dog, Ugas is a major problem. Errol Spence gonna have to sit down and put his entire base on his hooks. He gotta hook him. He can't straight punch him all day. Ugas' defense too good. He's gonna have to sit down. Look, that boy nose is fluted. Ugas looks insane. I've been waiting for this fight for a long. Look how big Derek James is, though. That's what people don't know. Dog, Derek James was a middleweight. Look at Derek James. That boy looked like a heavyweight. Look how big Derek James is. Derek James will give Bernard Hopkins work right now. I miss those days, dog. Bruh. See, Spence always had a little ass head. That's the thing about Spence. He always had that little nugget, man. You think he gets hit right. Boop. That's what I used to think that. He always got that little head. He ain't got a boxer's head. You know what I mean? Have you seen Holyfield head from throat to chest? Like Holyfield head. His jaw is at his belly button. Holyfield. Those, you ever seen Jake LaMotta's head? That was a good stare down. Okay. All right. All right. I closed it. I guess it's gone. It's gone. I closed it. I closed it. Look at the dude, the white dude head. That dude head. Errol Spence head this big. Hard to hit though. When you standing sideways and your head this big, it's hard to hit. That Beetlejuice head. Like a fly. Like, brother, I can't hit it. But hands behind his back. Like, bro, I can't hit Anyway, that bet looking good. Yeah, I like the bet. Errol Spence gonna have to sit down. I got $500 on the knockout. Look, boxing is a business too. Boxing is a business too. When AJ was trying to go for a sensational knockout to chase Deontay Wilder after Deontay Wilder had, his knockout, and then he ended up getting dropped himself. Look, Terrence Crawford dribbled Sean Porter off the canvas. If Errol Spence knocks out Ugas, I go for the knockout, dog. Not a one-punch knockout. Beat him up like you always do. Go and beat him up and break him down and drop him to one knee. Beat the hell out of him. Dude, is that my vet? Anyway, beat the hell out of him. Drop him to one knee. Break him off. You got to. Okay? Because if Errol Spence does that, yeah, Terrence Crawford knocked out a guy, TKO'd a guy who nobody else could TKO in Showtime Sean Porter, the one that people think Sean Porter gave Errol Spence, beat Errol Spence. A split decision win for Errol Spence. All right? But if Errol Spence could knock out a guy that beat Terrence Crawford twice in amateurs, you know what I'm saying? At least, we know it's not the pros, but at least it's a story. Right? You going live for Spence. I take it biz. Every major fight. ShowBizz is so violent. I know I got problems, but I love violence. Okay? Control violence. I don't want somebody just walking up, hit somebody back of the head with a stick or something like that. I ain't into that. But let me see. Yeah, Spence is the type of fighter to beat up in a right. He'll beat you up. Right? Terrence Crawford is more of a puncher than Spence. But see, it's a difference. Terrence Crawford got that accuracy and whipping power. Right? That whipping power. It's kind of like Deontay Wilder and Shavers. Right? Deontay Wilder got that whip. And, you sleep. He's bam. You sleep. But Shavers got that bone breaking Rocky Marciano. Bam, boom, boom, boom. And that's Errol Spence. Just thud, 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 thud. It's like, bruh. So he going to have to thud his way and thug his way into victory. Yeah, throwing the damn towel. He breaks people like Triple G. Yeah, Triple G breaks you off. But behind that jab, just bam, boom, just heavy, boom. Before you know it, boom. Then he does that. I still don't know if that's a cheat maneuver or what. Triple G a throw, hit you at the top of the head, your jaw go. It's like, brother, dude, you look at the ref, they like, keep fighting. It's like, brother, he hit me here. Like, brother, what do you think this is, Mario? Thug life, 100%. George Foreman knock you out with one punch. He'll knock you out like this. He had that knockout power, that bam, boom. But Shavers had that crushing. Even Frazier had boom, 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 boom. And it's like, hey, you breaking me off. Frazier have you looking around like you're breaking me off, bro. Yeah, he hit me here, ref. Here. Is that okay? Like, fight. It's like, brother. Maidana has something like that. But he corkscrewed it at the end. It was like it was coming over top, and then he turns it at he hit Broner with that. He'll duck his head and be like, he had that. Look, body shot knockout in the sixth. Yeah, Spencer's going to be hitting him to the body, breaking him down. But I'm trying to tell you guys, that hook, if he jab, boom, 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 and get Ugas punching with him, because he wants him to, because Ugas can't punch through a wet paper bag. So punch with him and then bam, and finish your combination with that right hook upstairs. You guys saw my breakdown. Finish the combination, and you keep doing it. He doesn't, Spence doesn't possess the one-punch knockout power to hit him with that once and put him to sleep. But if you keep ringing his bell, his chin gets softer and softer. Then you rock the body, right? Kind of how Better BF does, right? You see him against Marcus Brown, just boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden, it's like, yo, I'm bleeding. So he got to give him that Sudafed, that cold medicine. Like, give him that, yo, brother, I'm groggy, that NyQuil, over time. Yes, sir, Biz. Eat or get eaten. Eat or get ate. Yeah, 100%. Let me see. That clubbing right hand. I was thinking about Maidana. He had the same thing. Get Relevant. Yeah, everybody. Go into my description box. Click on Relevant. Download it. We'll be finishing conversations. I don't know why I look like an old crackhead right there. We'll be finished conversation over there the other night. ShowBizz Adult. Make sure, go in my description box. You'll see Relevant. Click on that. Download Relevant. And we do a lot of things on Relevant. We do a lot of talking on Relevant. Hit the Tyson bell. Okay. I may be on later today or on Relevant. All right. In between doing my spring cleaning. Then we have Facts Friday. And of course, we're calling the fights. Conor Ben. I'm calling that fight earlier the day. I think that's earlier in the day, right? And then later on, sometimes I land a joke and I forget that I even did a joke and I see the laughing emojis. I'm like, what am I doing? Oh, I forgot. That was from. Anyway, and then later, you guys know the fantastic PBC card, that pay-per-view card we're calling. We're going to have a good time, all right? I'm out. Ugas is susceptible to the overhand right. That's what I'm saying.